So today we'll begin with the advantages, disadvantages type of essay. This is one type of opinion essay. I'm not going into the types today. Otherwise, we'll not have time for what I have planned for today. Those who want to, go to the first part of this basic class, types of essays and how to handle, that is all types of essays in the fast forward mode, 1 hour. I taught all that in my last class, which was on the 13th, I suppose. Please go to the app and watch that class from there. Okay. So here we have this essay in front of you. You will be writing, framing the introduction of this essay, and then we'll learn how to frame a skeleton, and then we'll do the points also. In some cities, there are few controls on the design, construction of homes, office buildings, and the owners can decide on the styles of their houses. Do the advantages of this outweigh the disadvantages? Okay. Do the advantages of this outweigh the... I'm removing the 2 iPhones here. Please come in with your names or I'm removing you. I'm not wasting any more time. Please log in with your name. iPhone 2. I have one iPhone 2 here.
हेलो मैम।
Yes.
मैम मेरा नेम लिखा हुआ है उस पे।
iPhone 2 पे नहीं है नेम। iPhone 2 पे कोई नेम नहीं है।
ओके मैम, वेट।
हरप्रीत आपका नाम है, somebody else iPhone 2 is there. Only iPhone 2.
Happy birthday, ma'am.
All right. So here, this is the essay. In some cities, there are few controls on the design, construction of homes, office buildings, and the owners can decide on the styles of their houses. Now, this is one statement, which is a fact. The fact is that in some cities, there are few controls. Few controls means
no control.
No control. Yes, iPhone 2.
Class discipline, madam.
Few controls means no controls. Can anybody guide iPhone 2 how to change his or her name? Because that person is not understanding.
Go to the participants
should
and
talk
then
out.
rename.
Yeah. you should
iPhone 2, log in with your name, please.
then
There are
log in.
two like iPhone and Oppo. You can just go to the participants and then click on your name.
Yes, there's one Oppo also. Yes. All right. I'll check after 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'm removing them. Okay. In some cities, there are few controls on the design, construction of homes, office buildings, and the owners can decide. Now, this is a fact that in some cities, there are no controls. You know, few means no. Few means no. Now, this is one point on the basis of which there are some reading questions also. Little, few. The word is not there before that. If it is a few, it means, some, very less. Okay.
Yes.
Some or very less. And if it is quite a few, it is too many. Okay.
Yeah.
Now here it means that there are few controls, means there are no controls. There are no controls. And this is a fact which is given. This is a fact which is given. There are no controls on the design, construction of homes, office buildings. So anybody can design his home according to his or her wish. Anybody can construct his home according to his or her wish, and offices also like as they wish. Now the thing is that the question is saying that there are both advantages of this and disadvantages. All they are asking you is what is more. Okay, so this is an opinion essay. Opinion has been asked. Okay. So now frame the introduction. Try framing the introduction of this essay. Okay. First sentence has to be the paraphrasing, and the second sentence has to state what you're going to write in this essay. Okay. But how will you frame the intro? In the first sentence, do
In-
the paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Paraphrasing means change the, few words here and there, and the meaning should be the same. In some cities, what can you say?
In men.
PUCD.
In some urban areas, you can say
Yeah.
areas there are no controls. There are no checks. Okay.
Ma'am, it can be no restriction.
No restrictions is a better word. Checks means restriction only. But that is no restrictions on
Making house.
the design of residential and
Buildings. Construction.
residential and commercial buildings. Okay.
Yes.
मैम डिजाइन के प्लेस पे आर्किटेक्चर और ऐसा कुछ लिख सकते
Yes, architecture लिख सकते हैं. On the design, I would keep it here. Inside, I'll change. Now, before framing the thesis sentence, you should brainstorm for ideas so that you know what you are going to write in the thesis statement. This is very important. So this is the point. You have a piece of paper in the examination hall, which is your question paper. You have paid a hefty sum for that. That is your rough page. Okay. On that rough page, you are going to put points for and against. Now let us see, advantages of this policy. First point. What are the advantages of no controls?
It is easy to construct.
All right, easy to construct.
They have no plan passed for government.
Pardon?
They not plan past construction for authority.
So easy to construct means na they don't need a plan, don't need to get anything, don't need.
No permit is required.
They can make
Ma'am, satisfaction?
they can make according to the requirements.
Don't need any
Customized houses.
Specialist.
no need to hire highly skilled professionals. I mean,
don't need anything passed. Don't need anything passed by the government. Okay. नक्शा पास कराना पड़ता है ना?
Anything
Permit.
good, ma'am. Any rules we apply on
वो
construct.
तो अगर खुद भी कराओ कंस्ट्रक्शन तो भी करवाना ही पड़ता है. अगर अपनी मर्जी से भी बना रहे हो तो नक्शा तो गवर्नमेंट से पास करवाना ही पड़ता है.
Satisfaction?
So I mean,
the word
pass ho
approval
jata
instead
na.
of
See, there is easy to construct, but don't. There is any plan will be passed. Okay, that अब ठीक है. आप कह रहे हो ना नक्शा तो पास कराना ही पड़ता है. Any plan is passed by the authorities. Okay, there's no control means any plan is passed by the authorities. Right? This is what now it is correct.
Okay.
And then creativity, people can show their creativity, which they cannot show if they have to be bound by the, rules and restrictions. They can show their creativity. This is good. Any other advantage which you can think of?
Can make
Satisfaction, ma'am?
according to the requirements if they need.
Satisfaction?
Oh, creativity means they get satisfaction. Na? They know that they are. This is the same point basically.
According to the requirement, if they need more rooms or whether
So they can show their creativity and they can fulfill their requirement. Okay, you want this third point? That's fine. So requirement, they can make according to the requirement.
Activation.
Now tell me the disadvantages.
Ma'am, nowadays many builders doing illegal construction.
So what are the disadvantages?
Disadvantage,
Disadvantages are
not,
First is illegal construction, madam.
it is not
Land encroachment.
to disaster,
huh?
not resistant to
Land
disaster.
encroachment.
accidents.
Okay.
मैम हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी प्रिकॉशंस जो लेने होते होंगे बिल्डिंग बनाने के लिए वो
Hazardous
सब
सबसे पहला ना it can affect the uniformity. It can affect the uniformity of the area. Okay. So supposing one house is right from the beginning, right on the roadside, there is the door to the house, and the second house has a lawn. So the uniformity will not be there in that area. Now you go and see, you have to get a plan passed. You have to leave so many feet in front and so many feet at the back. Okay. Otherwise, if there is no plan, a person can do anything. Then some people will construct right from the beginning and some people will leave a space. So that will be uniformity. It will affect the uniformity. Okay. And supposing sometimes, what happens is that a street is known for something. And if anybody makes something different over there, then the whole uniformity is lost. I'll share an example with you. In UK, one of our friends, relatives, they were living in the same lane in which there's the Queen's this thing, that whole lane which led to the Queen's house. And there, there are old buildings over there, and they changed it and they modernized their house. And they spent, I think, 5,000 pounds on it. And then they were fined. They had to change it back and break all that. And the fine was also 4,000-5,000 pounds. So you can see they don't allow any changes there because it spoils the uniformity. Okay. Another
Ma'am,
disadvantage.
same as like Jaipur. It's a pink city, so
Yes,
they
yes.
have.
Yes, so you can give that example, Jaipur example. That will suit you more. Okay, there are areas in which the whole city is pink. Okay, that is why it's called the pink city. Then secondly,
environment effect, ma'am.
More accidents.
Environment effect.
Ma'am, city looks undeveloped.
Violation
of safety norms.
safety, yes. Yes, so in areas where there are earthquake prone areas, and the person does not take into account the rules and regulations, okay, the whole house may crumble if the earthquake happens or something. So it is violation of safety norms, and so that can be risky. Okay, that can cause a risk to life. Okay.
Madam, bad architecture.
Yes, bad architecture. Okay. So bad architecture में aesthetics खराब हो जाएगी, वो इसी में डाल दो, यहाँ पे
मैम
इसी में
हजार्ड
डाल
आ सकता है मैम
दो. फर्स्ट पॉइंट में
Hazard.
डाल दो आर्किटेक्चर वाला पॉइंट.
Capita can be more or less, ma'am.
अच्छा, what will happen? Supposing आपका घर है, आपके घर के आगे 10 feet जगह है, and the neighbor makes a house and leaves no space in the front. Will your light and air be affected?
Pollution.
Will you like it? No, first let me complete my point. Will the light and air of your house be affected if the neighbor builds a house right from the beginning of the road and sun space? Will your sunlight, will your air, will all these affected? Yes. So how can you put this point? The new construction, some construction may obstruct the light and air of the neighboring houses, and so there will be bitterness amongst the societies.
मैम डिसएडवांटेज में हम ये बता सकते हैं जो रेसिडेंस एरिया के पास जो कमर्शियल सेक्टर ओपन हो गए हैं वो भी डिसएडवांटेजेस में आ सकते हैं.
Very good. Yes, that's a very big disadvantage. Okay, so commercial area, commercial establishment in residential areas may spoil the peace of that area. Okay. May affect the peace. Now, Supposing I'm living in my hand, the next door person makes a hotel over or restaurant over there. Will I be happy about it? Or somebody opens a, hospital over there. Will I be happy about it?
No, ma'am. It's
No.
affect our life.
Yes, it affects the life. Okay. Then it can also lead to encroachments. लोग सड़क के आगे आगे अपना घर ले जाएंगे तो encroachment हो जाएगी ना? Encroachments हो जाएंगी and that can, and that can.
Madam, what are encroachments?
Encroachment होता है जैसे सड़क जा रही है आपके घर के आगे, आपके घर की दीवार के बाहर आप ना थोड़ा ग्रीन बेल्ट बना लो, पेड़ लगा दो, पौधे लगा दो और सड़क तक चले जाए वो। आप तो कहोगे घर तो मेरा पीछे ही है, पर वो इंक्रोचमेंट होगी ना एरिया की। अब दुकानदार क्या करते हैं, दुकान खोल के सड़क के आगे अपने वो टेबल से रख के सामान आगे लगाना शुरू कर देते हैं, वो इंक्रोचमेंट होती है, वो सड़क है।
Okay, ma'am.
got the idea?
मैम वो गलत तरीके से एरिया को कवर करना।
Yes, that is encroachment. Yes. All right. So that is encroachment. Now you see, you have 3 advantages and you have 5 disadvantages. So what will be the second sentence that you will make here? Now this, all this,
Sir,
I
third point.
The disadvantages of these cinemas are far more than the advantages.
Yes. So how will you write it? While statement, while or all those statement. While there are a few
advantages, but disadvantages are far more.
While there are a few advantages of the freedom to design buildings, while there are a few advantages of the freedom to design buildings,
But
the disadvantages are far more. Now, believe me, this would be a 7-band or 7-band plus introduction. Okay? You can take the same introduction to 6.5 or 6. How? I'll tell you that also. And students do that hard work. 7 is not digested, so they want 6, 6.5. So they'll do that hard work. They will put a but over here. So will you put a but over here?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No, ma'am.
Will you put a yet over there?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
You put a still over there?
No, ma'am.
No. Don't do that hard work. Okay. This is a 7-band plus. The more words you write, the more the chances of, coming down. Okay.
Ma'am, can you please just scroll it up a bit?
Ma'am, aesthetic का means क्या होता है?
Aesthetic होता है what is pleasant to the eye, to look at, beauty. Okay. Aesthetic, the beauty appeal. Okay. Okay. Now, another suggestion that I would give to all of you, 10 pages of your notebook. Reserve 10 pages of your notebook, and on every page, on one page, write buildings and architecture vocabulary. On one page, write animal vocabulary. On one page, write education vocabulary. On one page, write job vocabulary. On one page, write crime and media vocabulary. On one page, write environment and tourism vocabulary. Okay. So like this, 10 pages. And on one page, write miscellaneous vocabulary. Okay. So whatever words you learn in these essays and in what style of essay that is, put that word in under that category. Whenever you get any buildings architecture essay, you can use the word aesthetics. You can use such words. Okay. So that is how you can fulfill the lexical resource part of your writing. You don't need many big words, just need 2-3 words. All right. Yes.
You are told that 10 pages vocabulary by learning new words, ma'am. Is there any website? Is there?
No. You don't go after vocabulary that much. Just do that what I'm telling you. This is enough to go 7+.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You actually, the students join only for a month, maximum 2 months. Some very few students go beyond 2 months. And in that much time, you only have time to do, like in the fast forward mode, the way we are doing.
Yes.
The more time you will paste, after that you will feel guilty conscious that you went on a website, you spent 6 hours over there. Ultimately, the result was very, very less. Okay, so don't waste time like that.
Okay. Okay.
So after doing the brainstorming, you can frame this essay introduction. Now, after you have written the introduction, now you have the ideas with you. Now, how will you frame? How will you frame the topic sentences? Topic sentences are very important. Can anybody tell me what is a topic sentence?
Restriction of urban area and rural area.
No, not at all. What is a topic sentence? A general question I'm asking you. What is a topic sentence?
Ma'am, which gives
Ma'am,
the idea
this-
about the body
Main point
paragraph.
of the
Paragraph, body paragraph.
Yeah, about the topic,
Paragraph.
ma'am.
Yes. The topic sentence, just like this is, what is this? What is this sentence? Tell me.
thesis, madam.
This is the thesis statement. This is the thesis statement. So topic sentence is what the gist of that paragraph. Now the first paragraph, you are going to write how you can frame this essays, that there are a few advantages, mostly there are disadvantages. So I would begin my paragraph with admittedly.
Admittedly.
Okay. Admittedly, okay. There are a few benefits of the freedom in building design. Okay. Now, when you write such a topic sentence, now actually, the examiner knows you have to write one para of advantages, because one para, if you have to make a 5 para essay, obviously you're going to make one para of advantages and 2 para of disadvantages. Okay. Now, one para of advantages, and this line is telling very clearly to the examiner that this paragraph is going to hold only the advantages. And that is what has been asked in the essay. All right. So this is a very good topic sentence. This will go 7.5 bands. So here, the first advantage, you will start by writing firstly, comma, and then you will start writing your points. I'm just telling you about the.
Ma'am, can we write to begin with?
To begin with, there are a few benefits.
Firstly, without.
Firstly ki jagah you can write to it. Okay. And the second paragraph, you will say, however, comma, there are a number of drawbacks. There are a number of drawbacks of the lack of knowledge, regulations. Knowledge nahi,
Second point.
on building design. Okay. On building design. Now what you will say, in the first paragraph, you wrote firstly. Here also you can write firstly, but is there a better way? You can say to begin with. Okay. To begin with here. It will change. Okay. So here also you can say firstly, secondly, but it's better to say to begin with here. Okay. And then you will write the first point. Okay. And then in the second paragraph, you are going to continue with the drawbacks. Okay. So you can say in addition, or you can say furthermore.
Furthermore.
Yes, you can say furthermore. You can say in addition. Moreover also you can say. And then you will write the conclusion. You will say to sum up.
Recapitulate.
To sum up. बेटे एक चीज सीखो, एक ऐसे लिखना है ना, मैं तो 1000 ऐसे लिख चुकी हूँ, मैं तो to sum up लिख चुकी हूँ. Okay? I don't want to show off. Yes, you can do one thing. Yes. You can do one thing. You can say to in addition, to sum up, then you can put a slash, you can say summing up, and then you can ask the examiner, pick and choose what you like the best. Okay? Then you say to wrap up. To wrap up, to recapitulate. Okay.
No.
And then you say to the examiner, I have spent half an hour on writing the conclusion. Now you give me
To conclude,
to conclude, pick and choose any you like. Okay. I know so many ways to conclude. Tell the examiner that. Will you get any benefit of that? Tell me.
No.
Then what is the great idea? Okay. To sum up is good enough. Okay. To sum up, comma. Now, what are you going to write in the conclusion? Nothing
Although.
new. Nothing new. Okay. Only what you wrote in the introduction in slightly different words. Only what you wrote in the introduction in slightly different words. Okay. Who is doing that? Gaurav, stop it. Okay. To sum up,
Ma'am, I want to ask, do we have to leave one line after every paragraph?
yes. There are two styles of writing essays. One is the indentation method, in which you start from somewhere here. Then every para you start from somewhere here. Then you don't leave a line. This is the block method. This looks better. Okay. Looks better. You can use any method, but I prefer this method. But don't mix and match. You know what is
But the
mixing and matching? Some students will give indentation also and leave a line also. That is wrong.
Ma'am,
Okay.
like you have and your first paragraph in R far more. Then you have left line, or on next line we have started. Ma'am, it is not clear whether you have
I
left
have
line.
left a line. Yeah, here. Can't you see that?
Okay, left one line, then admit it, please.
Yes. Here also I've left a line. Okay. To sum up,
After that.
although liberty in constructing homes according to one's choice can have some benefits. It's what I have written. Is it exactly the same as I've written in the introduction?
Yes.
No.
No,
Yes, ma'am.
it means exactly
Meaning
the
is
same.
same.
The words are different. All right. So this is the conclusion. Now, this is what I call the skeleton. Okay. So there are some trainers also here of my other centers. I would suggest when some, students come to you, and you have to bring them up from right from the very basics. Okay. First, let them reach a 6 or 6+ only in the intro and conclusion. After they are done with all types of intros, conclusions, and you think they can frame such simple intros, conclusions, then go over and talk about the skeletons with them. After they are done with them, then you will tell them to write the whole essay. Only then there will be improvement in the students and their confidence level will also grow. Okay. If you give the essay on the very first day, the whole essay, I've had students in my class who are not at all, clear about the intros, conclusions. They will write the whole essay. There'll be mistakes in the intros and conclusion. In the whole essay also, there'll be mistakes. It's at band 5 or 5.5, but that will take a longer time to teach the student things. Okay. So,
Ma'am,
yes.
one side explain करना है या both side?
But this essay in front of you, do the advantages of this outweigh the drawbacks, is actually, this is an opinion essay in which you cannot go one-sided. This is the only difference in this type of opinion essay and the agree, disagree, or the positive, negative development essay. The handling
Madam?
of essays is the same. But
Madam, can you tell me about where to learn vocabulary?
there is no, I don't advise learning vocabulary. So how can I tell you where to learn vocabulary?
There is no website or book to learn vocabulary, madam.
There is the whole world. There is all the websites can teach you vocabulary, but there is no need to do it.
Ma'am,
Okay, madam.
Hanji. Yes.
if advantage or disadvantage हो तो भी दोनों साइड को वो करना है, elaborate करना है.
Hanji, to talk about the advantages and disadvantages, you have to talk about both sides. Now I will change this essay. Okay. I'm going to change the essay topic into a different type of an essay. Okay. Let me see if you can recognize what I have done to this essay. Okay.
Ma'am, I have my IELTS exam on 29th, so what should I do to reach my writing at 7?
You can just attend a few of my classes. If you learn anything from them, I'll be very happy. Okay. Now let me teach here. Some people think that
Excuse me, ma'am. In all the opinion essays, we can start with admittedly.
yeah, not all. You can start on the one hand, and in this
Okay.
essay also you can write on the one hand, and then here you can write on the other hand.
Other hand. Okay.
Yeah, you can write that also. Okay. Okay. Some people saying that there should be no control on the design, construction of homes. This is what I'm going to teach you now will really open your, will really clarify the difference. Okay. Construction of homes, office buildings. I'm very poor in this. Office buildings, and the owners should be able to should be able to decide on the styles of their houses. Okay. Other people, however, others say that the design of buildings should be regulated. Okay. Discuss both sides and give your opinion. Okay, now this is a topic in front of you. Okay, this is topic here. This is the same topic framed differently. This is what they did this time on the 10th. There was an exam of some students, and there was an essay in the book that some people say that if children behave badly, the parents should be punished, and also the parents should be punished, and go out group should be punished, and just 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. So others say that the design of buildings should be regulated. This is the same essay topic. Can you see that? It looks the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the 10th, my
Really
students
interesting.
got, there was an essay in the book that there's an essay in the book which says that if children behave badly, their parents should be fined and punished. Okay. Do you agree or disagree? Now on 10th, what the essay they got was, some people say that if children behave badly or they commit a crime, then parents should be fined, and other people say that they should be parents should be held responsible, whereas other people say that they should be punished. Discuss both views. Now the same essay came in the discuss format, the essay which had come in the agree disagree format. Okay. इसको उठा के ले जा. Okay. So So that was in the discuss format. Now here the same essay I'm giving you in the discuss format. Now, some people who say that there should be no control. What will be their points? These. Okay. Why should there be no controls when then it will be easy to construct? The person can show his creativity and get satisfaction by living in the type of house he wants to live. Okay. And it can make, a person can make his house or office according to his requirement. So these will be the reasons why some people say that there should be no restrictions. All right. And why other people should say that these should be controlled? They would say because if there is no control, it would affect the uniformity and aesthetics of the area. It would be violation of safety norms, and the houses can face a risk of crumbling due to natural disasters. And then new constructions may obstruct the light and air, and commercial establishments may take place in residential areas, which may affect the peace of that area, and there can be encroachments. Okay. Now, you know that the points of this discuss essay and the points of this opinion essay are the same. The only difference will be in the handling. If you want to handle this essay, then what will happen is this paraphrasing will be different, and then this sentence will remain the same. Okay. And you will have to just put in one more sentence here. So having this very, I'm going to talk about both so that you know the difference. Okay. Are you understanding what I'm trying to teach you here?
Yeah.
If anybody is having any problem in understanding, do let me know, because I am now here touching the skeleton of the discuss essay. Okay. With the same topic. With the topic which has the same ideas. Is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please use another color?
Another
Then
color?
we can see.
Yes,
for the font.
yes,
Thank
that
you,
will
ma'am.
be very, very good. Okay. So this topic, this is the red topic. Okay. I'll color it red. Okay. And this topic is a discuss essay. I'll color it purple. All right. Now, this is the introduction of the discuss essay. So it will be red. And now this is the introduction I'm going to write of the discuss essay. So I'll make it purple. Right. So here it is believed by some.
There should not be.
That
Citizen of urban.
people should have freedom to design and construct their houses and offices. Okay. Comma. Whereas others say that there should be there should be restrictions or regulations. There should be restrictions on the design and construction. There should be restrictions on how people design and construct their homes. Just change it a building. On how people design and build their homes. Now write in this essay, I will discuss both views. Okay. Now you have to put your opinion also in the introduction. You can say, Okay, now this is the discuss essay intro. Okay, is that clear? So if you want to take a snapshot here, it's all visible. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, where you have written the line, I'll discuss both views. There, the comma is there, and then you have written, I believe that. Can we add here?
This is full stop. This is full stop.
No,
not
okay.
comma.
Ma'am, can we elongate the sentence by adding, I'll discuss both the views, whereby I believe.
No,
WHER.
No, that
No.
that will make it super complex. I am against writing the super complex sentence.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
And
Thank you.
in place of views, you can say viewpoints or perspectives. That you can
Okay.
write.
Okay, ma'am.
I believe that while there are a few advantages of the freedom to design buildings, the disadvantages are far more. Okay, now
Okay.
see the difference. It's the same essay, the same ideas, handling. Now that is why I say, if you know to handle any type of essays and you've got the ideas, you will get a good band score. Now, if you handle, if you are writing this introduction, if you are getting this essay, the red essay, and if you are writing the purple introduction of the red essay, then your band score will not be above a 5. Believe me, and children do that when they bring their copies to me for checking. Some people, other people, they'll make over here in this essay. And the introduction only, spoils the whole show for them. So this is very important. It is the same ideas. It looks like the same essay, but the handling is different. Okay, so is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now what is different is the topic sentences. This is also very important to learn. This is the topic sentence of the red essay for the first body paragraph. Okay, for the purple essay, that is the discuss essay, the topic sentence will be on the one hand.
मुझे टॉपिक सेंटेंस बनाना नहीं आता.
तो मैं क्या सिखा रही हूँ, अब सीख लो ना.
हाँ मैम.
इतना easy है. ठीक है? On the one hand, there are many reasons why some people say that there should be no check. Now you can use the word check on the way, on the design, on the way they want to design and construct their homes, on the way they want to design and construct their homes and offices. Okay, full stop. Then firstly, comma, okay. After that, you will make the second body paragraph. Now the second body paragraph, you're going to put the other view. This is for the red essay. Okay, this class, I'm liking this class. Are you all learning something here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Here you will say, on the other hand, those who say there should be no restriction. No, there should be restriction. There should be laws on the style of architecture, on the style of buildings. Give their.
We can also write layout of buildings.
Give their reasons as follows. Okay, now you know you can say there are a number of reasons here also. There are a number of reasons why other people say that. It will be a very similar sentence. So I have given this sentence to you. This means the same. Okay. Like this, na? There are many reasons why. You can say, on the other hand, there are many reasons why other people say that. There should be there should be restrictions. Okay. So like that. So here, this is other people are saying. So here you will write to begin with, comma, and then you will give the points. All right. And then now you want to have another paragraph. What you can do is you can continue their ideas and put your, you have, see this what you have written is your view. Your view is matching with mostly this side. So you can put one more paragraph of this side. Okay. And say furthermore or in addition. Now you have two paragraphs of having a control and one paragraph of no control. And in the conclusion, you will say, to sum up, comma, this is the same, no? To sum up, the conclusion will be the same. So now you can see two types, the same essay I've given in the different styles. Have you understood the difference in discuss essay and opinion essay now?
Yes.
Nicely or a little bit?
Ma'am, can you just repeat what we are going to write in addition in the discuss essay?
In the discuss essay, you will write in addition what you wrote in the first essay in addition. You just add more points.
Okay, fine, fine.
No difference, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
You're just adding to the points of having a law, having rules and regulations, right? Okay?
Ma'am, conclusion will be same.
Absolutely the same. Okay?
Ma'am, can you just move a little bit above so that we can take screenshot?
Okay. First this much screenshot of the introduction. Okay.
Ma'am, don't we need to add our opinion in the conclusion?
You have added your opinion in the intro. You have your conclusion is what your opinion is. That is your opinion. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
That is the same.
Ma'am, please move down a little bit.
This is making it very clear. This is making it very clear, the differences in the beginnings of the paragraph. These are for discuss essays and these are for the opinion essay. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead, Indrajit.
Ma'am, is it important to add examples in each paragraph?
You can have one example or at the most two examples in your whole essay, but example doesn't need to be that research was done in the Harvard University, not like that. You can just write like where you are giving this point. For example, this is the point sorry. This is the point you want to say. This is the point, that new construction may obstruct the light and bitterness among societies. Then you can say, for example, in my neighborhood, one of my neighbors built a house that started, they started their front room just from the edge of the road, and it blocked all our light, and we were very unhappy about it. And like that, you can say. So this is then we had to report to the authorities, and they had to demolish that part of the building. Like that, you can say, because there are rules. Now you know that there are rules everywhere. If people will do like that, you can report. Right?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
So like that, you can make your personal example, because when they write that, or you can give it like somebody else's. And okay, I'll give you one example of Ambala, Kent. What happened? One of our relatives is staying there. And, they kept telling the people, they had encroached upon the, roadside. They kept telling the people not to build, not to come in front and not to encroach, but the people, they don't listen like that. And one day they came with the bulldozers and all, and they just told the people to come out 7 a.m. And by 10 a.m. they demolished all the front parts of all the houses in that street. Imagine, so much loss people had to suffer. They did it. When the authorities come and take steps like that, only then people will realize that what wrong they are doing. But there were people who, were really hurt by that. But, these things happen. First, the authorities don't bother, and when they bother, the people have to bear lot of losses over there. Okay, you can give any example like that. Okay, encroachment example I told you.
मैम एक और क्वेश्चन था कि क्या हम लोग इसमें टीआरपी वर्ड यूज करते, जैसे कोई और ऐसे में लिख रही थी तो उसमें टीवी चैनल्स के टीआरपी, तो हम टीआरपी लिख सकते हैं या उसका फुल फॉर्म ही लिखना है?
See, if such a word has to be repeated, तो आप टीआरपी करो, फर्स्ट टाइम तो फुल फॉर्म लिखो. टारगेट रेटिंग पॉइंट है और टीवी कुछ है इसका. What is it? TRP full form?
I don't know. TRP.
Television
I guess television rating point
or something like that. Okay, target rating point or something like that. Everybody doesn't know the full forms of certain words. So if it has to come 2-3 times, and one time you should write the full form, and then you can write the short form.
Okay, thank you.
For example, in the environment essay, we say 3 R's. People are, they follow the 3 R's. Then you have to expand the 3 R's in the brackets. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay. And then people are not following the 3 R's, and they are following the 4th R, that is replace. Okay, they are replacing things. So they are not following the reduce, reuse, and recycle 3 R's like that. But you should expand. That is what I think. So today you have learned a very important thing. And now this is a discuss essay in front of you. I will change the topic to an advantages, disadvantages essay. Okay. इसका नहीं बनेगा. इसका नहीं बनेगा. ये discuss essay, इसका advantages, disadvantages नहीं बनेगा. Okay. इसका agree, disagree बन सकता है. Okay. इसका agree, disagree बन सकता है. Some people think that politicians have more influence than scientists on the world. Do you agree or disagree? Okay. Now it is the same essay. In this essay, it says that some people think politicians have the greatest influence, other people say scientists. And here I am saying some people एक ही जना कह रहे हैं कि politicians का influence ज़्यादा है scientists से. ठीक है? अब आपको this is an agree disagree format of the same essay. Can you see it is ideas will be the same? पता चल रहा है ना, same होंगे ideas. बट इसमें आप डिस्कस ऐसे की तरह हैंडल करोगे. बाय सम पीपल से दिस ऐसी लाइनें बनेंगी, ये वाली लाइनें बनेंगी. और इसके इस ऐसे में जो मैंने दूसरा बनाया है, एग्री डिसएग्री, लेट अस मेक इट रेड. ओके, इस ऐसे में आपके पॉइंट्स तो वही रहेंगे, बट इसमें आप क्या सोचते हो किसका ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस है जो आप लिखोगे ऊपर. जैसे मैंने डिस्कस ऐसे में अपना व्यू लिख दिया, बोथ हैव इक्वल बट डिफरेंट इन्फ्लुएंस. मतलब इक्विवेलेंट है बट डिफरेंट है, एक जितना ही असर है पॉलिटिशियंस का भी, तो इसमें भी वही लिखोगे आप. और फिर एक पैरा पॉलिटिशियंस के इन्फ्लुएंस का बनाओगे, एक पैरा साइंटिस्ट के इन्फ्लुएंस का. पर इसकी जो बिगिनिंग करोगे पैराग्राफ की, जो टॉपिक सेंटेंस है, वो सम पीपल अदर पीपल थिंक, वो नहीं करोगे. समझ आ गई बात, डिफरेंस. ये आपका व्यू होएगा. सो यू विल से दैट on the one hand there is a lot of influence of politicians on the world. फिर अगला पैरा होएगा on the other hand the influence of scientists cannot be ignored. फिर वो लिख के उनका influence इनका. फिर आप conclusion और intro में लिखोगे, intro में भी यही लिखोगे that they have equivalent but different influence which you cannot be compared. Okay, वही बात आप conclusion में लिखोगे कि दोनों का जो influence है लोगों पे बहुत ज्यादा है और कंपेयर नहीं हो सकता. और अगर कहना है कि किसका ज्यादा, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट एज बोथ ऑफ देम अफेक्ट पीपल्स लाइफ इन डिफरेंट वेज. सो आई वुड से द इन्फ्लुएंस इज इक्वल. ओके, आई टेक अ स्टैंड लाइक दैट. इज दैट क्लियर? So today we have done advantages, disadvantages essay. We have done discuss essay, handling. Okay. And we have compared how the two essays will be handled differently, even if the ideas in both the essays will be the same. That is why I tell you that if you have the ideas and if you know how to handle any type of essay, you will be able to do well. We'll continue this class tomorrow. Okay, handling of the other types of essays. Is that clear? Is that okay? Because already it is 1 hour.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll continue this class tomorrow. If you have learned something from this class today, you will learn a lot from tomorrow's class also. And graph class I'll take some other day, in this week only. First, I'd like to finish handling of all types of essays in continuation, so that your link doesn't break. Okay. Today, practice writing the intros, conclusions, and the skeletons of these essays. All right. Yes.
For from your given comparison for both essays, for advantages as well as discuss both the views, but we are telling that the ideas remain the same. Only that the introduction will be very small.
Yes, introduction and the topic sentences, they will be different.
Okay.
Topic sentence is the first sentence of the paragraph.
Okay. Okay.
That will also be different, na?
Okay.
That will also. So the handling will be different. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.